talk to my parents and aunts and uncles and parents of my friends and coworkers and stuff like that. And everybody admits that, obviously it's tough out there being in not just a marriage, but even in a relationship. But then I always see celebrities just, and I don't know if they're putting on a show for whatever interviews they're doing, but they always say like, "Oh, he or she makes it easy. He or she makes it easy." And I always used to think that was BS because like 2 months later they get divorced or whatever, and it's like, well, obviously it wasn't that easy. So I just wonder if like it,
That's good.
I guess my question is, what's the exhaustion point? Because I think as a single guy, I can tell you right now, the exhaustion comes from the constant, like the start over of the beginning phases, like getting to know them and getting that first date, and like it
It's
gets
like the
like
same,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
same, but it's not the same because you're meeting somebody new, but you're going through the same questions of like, okay, like basic
yeah.
shit, like what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? Like what kind of music do you like? You know, do you work out? Do you not work out? Do you like sports? Like what are your favorite sports? What can we watch together? Like it's the same, but it's not. But it feels so similar because it's that same process over and over again.
Yeah, it's a different result because it's a different person, but yeah,
Right.
the process is the same. And you gotta, there's the whole, like in a relationship, like I said, yes, your person can change, but for the most part, on a day to day basis, they're not gonna be changing 180. So you can be comfortable with that person. Whereas when you're always starting over, you have to like restart that comfort. It's like, oh boy, now I'm just a stranger again. Here we go. The process of getting to that point.
Taylor will tell you that I probably played hard to get, in the sense of like we went out on a date, talked here and there, but until we like, or until I saw, I guess that she was like super into it. I think it took me that for me to be super into it.
Uh, well, it depends. Is that playing hard to get, or is that just keeping your cool, or is that just because?
Yeah, I guess I mean I wasn't like a good question. I wasn't really playing hard to get, um, but I wanted to know that she was serious about it until I realized
Oh,
that I kind of just kept me on a lower cool of um, being more vague with my answers and hanging out and stuff like that. But then once I came to the realization that this girl was real with it, then I opened myself up a lot more.
so you were waiting to see if she was about it before you revealed whether or not you were about it.
Yeah, so in a sense, like I kind of just put I don't know how can I say that? I kind of put the ball in her court.
Emotionally,
Yeah.
like from a okay, yeah. I think I think okay. I think I get what you're saying. I think I would say I kind of do the same thing in the sense that uh I put the ball in the ladies' court emotionally. Because, like you said, I think for a guy, it's probably because girls have so many options and stuff. It's probably safer if you wait and see how she feels about you first before you get too excited. Um, but the thing that I try to keep in my court is making the moves, like setting
Okay.
up the dates and actually putting up effort. Because from my experience, nothing, bro. Very, very, very few times do things move forward if a woman has the ball in her court. Very few, because there are very few women who have that. Like, it's usually the guy who has to, make the effort, ask for the number, ask her out, make the first move. And I don't think it's like women are incapable of it. I think they
Yeah,
just,
see, that's where I think it's different. I think Taylor actually did that, is what I'm trying to say.
well, yeah, that's a perfect example. Like, Taylor's a very rare breed. Like there are few girls out there like that. Like most women appreciate
Yeah,
a guy making the first move, you know?
right.